interesting.
Mr. Rao, I'll come to you. Pankaj Sharma, I want to make one thing very clear. I want to make this clear to Mr. Rao himself also. It doesn't really matter. What we're not talking about whether Sohrabuddin was a patriot or not. He was a citizen of India. Whether he was a criminal or not is a separate question. He was terminated extrajudicially. Yes. Do you stand for that? Are you saying it makes it better because he was extortionist?
No, but there are I'm only raising the undue interest in one particular police encounter case, whereas hundreds of such cases exist everywhere in the country. I am questioning the undue interest taken in particular individual by the whole secular political spectrum. And why is, unless it is not meant to target politically the BJP, why is this undue interest in this case?
Okay, Mr.
Have you ever discussed any encounters in Andhra Pradesh,
Mr.
Rajasthan, in Uttar Pradesh?
Listen to Mr. Farooqi. Yes.
Mr. Narasimhan,
yes.
Number one, I have a strong objection. Nobody is trying to make him an icon. You may be making the criminals as their icon. I just want to ask you, what was the fault of Isha Jahan? Listen, I was listening. What was the fault of Isha Jahan? Why she was killed like this? So anybody who is not falling in your line, you will kill them like this. Your police officers will kill them.
Absolutely.
It will not be allowed.
Absolutely.
It will not be allowed. It will not be allowed. Whether they are criminals, due process of law has to be.
People are killed in your state.
No, absolutely. Sir, Mr. Rao, okay, Mr. Pankaj Sharma has been waiting.
In your state.
Mr. Pankaj Sharma has been waiting.
Don't try to blame the others.
Mr. Rao, I'll come to you and I still have questions for you. But Mr. Pankaj Sharma, you heard the debate now. Someone, especially the BJP, the right wing seems to think that the issue is that Sohrabuddin was not a nice man to know he was a criminal, and why are we making him an icon? Nobody is making him an icon.
No, why one case? Why particularly this case? Why not all police encounters?
Okay, Mr. Sharma,
Narasimhan, just listen to others also.
Interest?
Nobody has any love for Sohrabuddin.
Yeah.
Nobody has any love for Sohrabuddin. But this is really unfortunate. BJP has this thought process and this mindset. Even if Sohrabuddin was a gangster, do you think somebody can abduct him and kill him in a fake encounter?
My question is, why this undue interest
in the country?
One particular case.
No agency should investigate. No agency should file any supplementary.
Mr. Rao, can I answer your question?
It is a 500 pages supplementary charge sheet that has been filed in the court. There are new facts. And why don't you believe the judiciary of this country? And you are saying CBI action is some kind of a mafia operation?
Okay. Mr. Rao, I'll come to you in just a bit. I want to get a non-political voice in. Mr. Rao, I'll come back to you in just a bit. This issue that the BJP is trying to make is why this undue interest. Because the Home Minister of a state is involved, leader of the opposition is involved. Isn't that reason enough for us to take interest in this particular matter?
Of course, that is, you are perfectly right, and their reaction has also been over the top. I mean, you have a former chief minister of a state, you have a party leader, the party president, and a leader of opposition sitting and defending and saying that this is a political case. I mean, it should have been left to Mr. Kataria, and he could have made a statement saying, I don't believe this, and this is implication. I mean, their reaction has been really over the top.
So
whether he has done it or not, that the investigation will prove, the courts will take a call on it. How can a main opposition party top leadership come and defend it and say this is a political thing? Of course, the timing is a little curious, that I don't deny.
Okay,
but,
we'll explore that as well. Yes, Mr. Farooqi, go ahead. I'll come to you, sir.
Mr. Narasimhan, I am really aghast when the party president of one of the largest party of the country, he is making a statement without verifying the fact that it is a political case. He just forgot that some time ago he himself has said that his own party people are responsible for creating all these kind of things. And Mr. Narasimhan has not been answering this question, whether I am speaking truth or not. It was the statement of Mr. Kataria.
Okay, Mr. Kataria himself has said, Mr. Narasimhan, that his own party people are behind this.
When they target your party, you will understand what is the meaning of it. You are sitting in judgment today because your party is not affected, because we know all these cases are politically motivated. There is absolutely no truth.
The killings.
The only idea is to harass and somehow persecute.
You mean to say
BJP
all killings?
leadership, and you don't expect this kind of a response from BJP for every issue.
You mean to say all those killings in Gujarat? You mean to say all those killings in Samjhauta Express, Malegaon, Makkah, wherein Masjid?
Let's not digress, sir.
We are not discussing.
We're discussing this particular case. No.
We have no link with any of those cases.
We are discussing.
Bring it up. How are we responsible for them?
Okay.
If somebody is responsible for them, they will have to be brought to justice.
Absolutely right. This is our question.
Okay. This is our point.
They will have to be brought to justice.
Why aren't you taking this particular
I'm happy that you are taking this step. That is the reason I was asking you this question. I'm happy that you are
here in this case. It is a completely politically motivated investigation. The only idea no, this is totally. If you have great faith in CBI, Mr. Farooqi, I think I would certainly I would like you to check with your leadership whether you have such great faith in CBI. I am telling you, this case is totally politically motivated.
Okay, point taken.
I think the only idea is to harass BJP leaders.
Okay, I'll take up your case. I'll play devil's advocate right now, Mr. Rao. I'll go to Mr. Pankaj Sharma and let's talk about the CBI right now. Another charge on the CBI, Mr. Sharma, is that it has, and this is a charge the BJP is levying. It's not me speaking, it's the BJP speaking, that the CBI has gone soft when Pawan Bansal is concerned and has gone after Kataria. But that's not really the case, and even Mr. Rao knows it. Pawan Bansal has been sacked, number 1. His aides have been questioned, number 2. His nephew is arrested, number 3. CBI will be quizzing him as well. So how can you really say the CBI is not doing its job? Mr. Sharma, you first and then Mr. Rao. Okay. I think Mr. Pawan Sharma will join us in just a bit. But Mr. Rao, answer this. Like I just mentioned, Pawan Bansal has been sacked. His aides questioned, his nephew arrested. CBI will be questioning Pawan Bansal soon as well. How can you accuse the CBI of not doing its job completely? These are two separate cases. One is a case of corruption. One is a case of extrajudicial killing, elimination. How can you say the CBI is not doing its job properly?
You see, in this case, in Sohrabuddin case, the entire investigation has been, whatever has been presented to the court, has been done with a complete motive to somehow target the BJP leadership in Gujarat and now outside. Elections are due in Rajasthan end of the year. The idea is to
why don't you
create some kind of a pressure on the political opposition parties. That's what they've done in Karnataka. That's what they've done in Andhra Pradesh. They seem to now evolve this as a mafia model. If anybody doesn't understand it, I'm sorry, I can't explain any more on this.
Okay, Mr. Sharma, go ahead. You were making a point.
No, what can I say if he is calling CBI the mafia? CBI action the mafia operation. How can you comment on these type of things? If this is the thought process and mindset of the BJP and the person who is representing BJP here, it is very, very unfortunate for the democracy of this country. What our constitutional organizations will do? They don't have any faith in the courts. They don't have any faith in any other constitutional authority, and they can use any word for any organization. This is really unfortunate.
I think Santana want to say something.
Mr. Sharma, you really don't have a leg to talk on this issue. Your minister was have been reported and been removed for trying to influence and vet reports. CBI report have been ticked off by the Supreme Court for showing undue interest in something which was entirely meant for the court size. You can't stand and talk about institutional supremacy and
Okay, so that's another debate altogether. That's another half an hour of our time altogether.
CBI has been,
both of them resigned.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I want to get back to the issue. The issue, of course, is Kataria being
We never criticized CBI.
Yeah, Mr. Sharma.
We never criticized CBI.
Mr. Sharma,
we don't think that CBI is a mafia organization like Mr. Narasimhan is saying.
Okay, Mr. Sharma, the issue here.
CBI.
Okay, Mr. Rao, one second, please. Let's get back to the issue. I don't have much time here. I have about 3 minutes left. I want to get one comment each, starting from Mr. Farooqi. The issue, of course, here is the extrajudicial killing of a citizen and his wife, and a prime witness to that case. That was Tulsiram Prajapati. He wasn't accused of any crime. He was no extortionist either, by all reports, if you go for it. Is the BJP rattled right now? This is a serious blow to them. Like Santwana said, the timing is a little curious, but that does not take away the gravity of the situation and the fact that the former Home Minister of a state is involved, and now the charge that it's politically motivated and it's a political conspiracy. Do you think that holds any water, at least for you?
No, in fact, I tell you, so why the BJP is rattled? Because all these things, and CBI or Congress has nothing to do with it. In fact, all these things are coming up. Now you see there, unfortunately for the BJP, what is coming up? Even Modi, who was still yesterday, he was absolutely sitting in a very comfortable position. Now Zakia Jafri case has been opening up like anything, and thousands of the paper wireless messages are coming up. All those papers which were seen that they were not coming, suddenly they have come up because of she has filed a protest petition in the court. Now, as far as these cases are concerned, they are coming up. Whether it was Amit Shah or whether Devanzara or now this Kataria, these things are coming up. Unfortunately for BJP, even all those cases, and again, I am not trying to digress, but unfortunately, somewhere or the other, BJP sympathizers or their people or Sangh Parivar is involved into all these Malegaon or Sanjota or Makkah, but all these cases are now coming up. So you can say it's a mafia or something else, but unfortunately एक उर्दू में कहते हैं जिसको शहर जो चुप रहेगी जुबान खंजर लहू पुकारेगा आस्ती का.
Okay, Mr. Pankaj Sharma, very little time right now. Mr. Kamal Farooqi thinks they're rattled and this over-the-top sort of a reaction is now because suddenly cases that they thought were dead and buried are now coming up and more of their leaders are involved. Do you think that's the case or do you think there's something else to it?
Can I?
One second. Yeah. I'll just go to Mr. Sharma first. Yes.
See, I just want to tell one thing, that there is a case going on in the court. Everybody should respect the course of law. Let us wait for the verdict by the court. And accusing any constitutional organization has no meaning. And now the whole country is seeing that what BJP's thought process and mindset is, and to what length they can go to achieve their insane objectives.
Okay, Santana, very quickly, then I'll go to Mr. Rao for the last comment.
I just want to say a small thing to Mr. Farooqi. Your party leadership was talking in the same terms as BJP when a few months ago when Mulayam Singh Ji was feeling the heat of the CBI case on the DA issue, and he said the same thing. He was very uncomfortable, and leadership has also praised, recently praised Advani. So
quickly, sir.
As far as CBI is concerned, this is our concern also, and even today Congress has started realizing it, that there is a fear all along that party in power, whether it is the Congress or even NDA, they are misusing it. So we want to make this independent. That is our concern. And our leader has very rightly said it, that any political party who is in power, they are misusing it. Stop misusing it. Make it independent. The whole problem.
Unfortunately, I have no time left, and I'll have to ask Mr. Rao to take his comments, and he can of course tell me later when I talk to him after the show. But that's all the time we have on this particular topic. Stay tuned though. We have another interesting issue to debate on the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere. Keep watching the NewsX debate.